Right, that's my second GoPro 9 just gone again, so I'm glad to hear the beep, 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 beep. So, I'm afraid to say anything, but it seems to be reacting the way it should. So, so far so good. Not getting any messages when I put a new battery in and turn it on. So, that's good news for me. But you can see where all the water comes up to this embankment, just past these trees here. So the water river must rise up to here. What's created this embankment, just to the right of the path here. Now I get so far round, and there was like a bench seat in the middle of the pathway here. If I remember right, there was a farmer's truck coming down to meet the water's edge on the other side further round. And there was a great heron just at the water's edge when I came along. Right, here's a bench seat now. Obviously, I'm looking over there and I can see the big wind turbines that I drove past when I was coming over past Sweetlough Fishing Lake and crossed over the A68. That's over that direction, through the trees there. Right, so that's all those private houses where I came over that bridge at the start. That private road that comes all the way up here, comes to these houses here, where they've got all this land. In loving memory of Barry Hignett, Secretary, FDAC, 1986 to 2003. Right, come on. I like to give them a mention if I can read the plaques. Somebody's fixing a fence or something. Somebody outside that metal shed straight ahead. We all have sheep lying down. Right, come on in. Away. Come on. Right, so there's two islands in the river here now, on the other side. These are the things that you remember when you're coming along. We'll climb over turnstile there, which says private. Right, so I went right to the far side where the trees start, and there's a single gate you go through, and then it's just a thin sheep's trail type thing through the trees. And I went so far along, and then I could see a house in the distance about another half a mile along, but that's where I stopped and turned around and started coming back. So what I'll do when I get back to the car, I'll get him back in the car, turn off my GoPro 8, doing the time lapse. Then I'll run the engine for a while so it starts charging up the battery. And then I'll turn my GoPro 8 from time lapse mode to video mode and start videoing the drive out of Bellingham. And get as much footage as I can of the drive out. So obviously there, where those stables are, that must be the end of that private road coming up from that bridge that I crossed over. So as you can see, it's a lovely walk along the river. Look, where it's bending around to the right there now, it's wide. And every now and again you've got some white water rapids where it's breaking over the top of boulders. I must admit, like when I get back to my daughter's house and I take them off the leader and hand them back to them, when I go and jump in the car to drive over home, it's like, it's like a massive relief, because he's been tiring me out. His hard work when he's pulling me along. So that must be the turning around point there where those cars are parked at the top end of that road. We're not going any further. But if you look over there, you can see like communications towers or masts on the top of the hill there. Hello, son. Hello. Hello, Black Beauty. Who's that, son? Oh, who's that? Hello, son. Who's that? Who's that, son? Right, come on then. Single gate and come through there, they're cutting through. Right, so this is where that embankment comes down to meet the river, which I was telling you about. And there's the single gate straight ahead that you go through and then walk along underneath the trees. So once again, if it's a red hot summer's day and you're trying to get out of the sun, you go walking through underneath the trees here, through the single gate, and it takes you right around to where you can see that house in the distance. If you kept following the river, it would take you to, like I say, back to Reesmouth Bridge, where you cross over that white painted handrail bridge on the way in here to Bellingham. You cross over the bridge, then underneath the railway viaduct. You can see holes in the embankment over there where the sand martins have got the nests inside the embankment. Right, are you going to the toilet, son? Go to the toilet, good boy. Nothing you must want to go. Good boy, son, good boy. Nice big tree to shade to sit underneath here and just look out to the river. Right, when I walked along there last time, it's all like ups and downs, little pathway, skinny, and then there was loads of mud and water and this, that and other, and it was a bit on the slope, so it was awkward to walk along, so I don't think I'll walk that far this time. Because those big ditches on the side of the road and all, if you slip and went over, you'd go straight down in it. But looking over the gate here, there's all grey stones. I wonder if they actually improved the path. Looks like they put a load of stones down to make it easier to walk along. Right, wait son, wait. Wait. Right, go on. Right, wait, wait. What? Hey. Come here. Sit. Right, come on. Right, we'll walk so far along here and see what alterations they've done to the path here. Certainly looks much better and easier to walk along. They've widened it as well, chopped a lot of the trees down both sides of the path. So well, if it's like this all the way along towards that house, I mean, people could come along here in wheelchairs as well. If people are disabled that can come along here, continue to follow the river along. But it's great, the first, what I can see so far. So I hope you've enjoyed the walk so far on the River North Tyne at Bellingham in both directions. Perfect place to bring your dog for a walk along the river, out the way of people. You know, a motorbike terracing along on the other side there. Just slowing down there now. Yes, this is a much better improvement where they put this grey stone down. Oh, more tea there. Yeah, let's chop these trees down that was overhanging the path, and they've dug these trenches out on the side so the water runs along and not across the path. Get something to drink, yeah. Yeah, get a drink. Right, I can see the roof of the house now, what was on about. So I came along as far as this and I went up the bank against the wire fence and I pointed my camera along to that house along the distance there, taking photographs of it, and that's when I stopped and turned around and went back. But this path's much easier to go along now. Obviously easy access for people that living in this house as well to get to. This is great, this is where they've cleared the path though, and cut down all the trees that was hanging over the path. It's made it much easier, more flat, easier to walk on. You could even cycle along here as well. Right, so I'll go as far as that house and see where the path takes you to past the house. Then I'll turn around and start going back towards Bellingham. Not sure it'll be enough exercise for him today to tire him out for when I drop him off. He's got plenty of time to do his business before we go back in the car as well. But the river's so calm and peaceful here. It's like a milk pond. There's no ripples. Oh, there's been a big tree pulled out of there by the roots. It's left big holes, ditches. Right, there's a single gate coming up there now. That must be to go into the property. So one of the path continues around past the house. Because obviously be private, you won't be able to go through the grounds of the house. But it's handy to know and put on a video for to help people that want to do these walks. There's a information board on the left hand side there. You're pulling, son, you're pulling. Hey, come here, come here, come here, come here. Come here. Hey, sit down, sit, come here. No, look, you've done. Come here, come here, good boy. Notice PD or no FDAC and associated members. No fishing beyond this point. Private fishing that way. Must be to do with the house. River Tyne Trail. Right, so that's just easy to get to. So that's going to take you back over towards where the top of that road is. No, come on, son, come on. No, come here, come here. Come on, come on. Good boy. Come on. Right, I don't know where they're going up there and see where it takes us out. Ah, come on, come on, we'll go and see where it leads to. Come on. That's what I like to do. Explore new pathways. Obviously this is the guy's garden just here beyond this single gate there. That's why it seems private fishing. So that must be his section of private fishing for himself. There's a single gate at the far end here. Just looking across to see if I can recognise anything where the road comes out of Bellingham over there, I think. And that's what takes you underneath the bridge and back towards Reedsmouth Bridge. People carrying that plastic bags are for dogs and drop the whole bunch of bags because they're brainwashed by the media. Right, so it's brought you out onto a lane. Looks like a private house, and so this road will probably take you all the way back into Bellingham, past all the houses. But I'd rather go back via the river. Public footpath, Bellingham, 1 mile back there. Right, come on, Howie, we'll go back this way, son. Stick to the river. So they've been to the shop, they bought a big bunch of bloody plastic bags to pick up the dogs, you know what, to put in, and they've dropped the blood out that pocket or whatever. Right, so what I'll do is I'll pick them up, put them in the sweatshirt pocket, chest pocket, and I'll drop them off at Bellingham for any other dog users that use. All they are is they're like freezer bags, what you put food in and put it in the freezer. So that's what they are, basically.